And game number two in our top five games of Nomad Wars came from Eli versus Biping 2008. Game number one in the 1752K finals. Something I have not seen a lot in competitive Nomad games. I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say the typical settings do not allow this strategy. I was very surprised to see when it did happen. It's an absolute doozy. I would check it out. Very high level play, very messy game, lots of fun. Enjoy. This happens. So put Eli on the left because he's in the teal. Now, last time I changed teal, so I'm going to change Biping to red. Because the last time I changed the teal to the red, and the blue stayed the blue, so it's only fair that the teal gets to remain teal, right? That's not the right title. 1750 to 2k. I can't get the click up there. That does not work. Ding. 1750. Get that playing. Ooh. Eli gonna get the TC kill? Nearly, not too far away. I'm just gonna avoid and then take in the boar. Just get that in the stream title, 1750 to 2k. There we go. And then we'll be good to go. Okay, so we did have Eli go for Vikings game number one. A little bit of a surprise, I must say. I'm just going to zoom in the Dark Age. I'm sure they won't feel too bad about it. Maybe not that fast though. I think +2, +4. That's fine. And we do have Vikings. Typically not a civ you would typically not a typically civ. Typically not a civ you would see because you don't get fire galleys in Feudal Age, but there is certainly some potential there with the eco. Still do a lot of damage. The eco's still amazing stuff. And oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. OSU, aka Biping, did try and go for the little wall in on the villager there. Didn't pull it off. Eli gets the boar in. They don't get fire galleys, which is kind of rough. Sorry about that, I had a conversation. Okay, where were we? Biping did go for Persian. Persian was his number one. Yeah, number one set. So we got number one versus number five. So you would expect Biping to get win here, just based on the Civ draft. We really talk about Persians. Their eco is super strong. You get the fishing ship out nice and early, so they should be one ship ahead, and they are. Has added any more. He's got 330 wood in the bank, so what about a strange one there? Maybe saving it up for something. What he's saving it for, I'm not too sure. He's gonna douche. He's gonna douche. With so many villagers? Why? Why not do it earlier? Okay, only needs 10 in there to shoot arrows. Afterwards, there being 10, the arrows don't count, so you can hit out. You can get 4 out of there and then collect the sheep. 2 minutes to get this TC down. I think it's going to be enough time. It's going to be really nice if you can get the TC down before getting to Feudal Age, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't think that's going to be possible. The HP is down to 1500. Repairing the TC is actually very costly. It eats up a lot of wood. He's going to run out of wood, so not going to have a lot of ability to build once we get into Feudal Age either. Going to be in Feudal Age though. But I think you got to give up on the TC. Look at the eco. Again, we get too many villagers in the TC for Persians. You don't need to have 50 in. All you need is 10. All you need is 10. Iping showing his the lack of douche experience here, and he's on the way to Feudality because you have the fish and chip eco. So if you have a fish and chip eco behind the douche, it's actually seriously strong. You can get up to Feudal Age in a very similar time. But Eli's just going for repairs, not even trying to get damage in behind it. Going for a tower. Don't really think the tower's going to do a massive amount here for Eli. Even debating. We would be debating if there was our tower fire coming out, or sorry, arrow fire coming out of TC, which there isn't. He's going to be into feudal. Okay, does hit the villagers there, but not too much of an issue, right? With such a massive amount of food eco. Does he have any gold income? Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe that's why there was a decision to douche there. Didn't have any gold, didn't like the position he was in. Yes, you can make an argument for it. As a 4 villager lead, you do kind of expect that with a douche. And Eli going to galleys. Fire galleys would be super nice here for piping. Would be super nice. Yeah, he's in feudal. Don't see anything on the way yet. What's going to be the next stage here? What's going to be the next stage? Okay, he's going for bit axe, making a barracks, maybe some archers. Could be what he's looking at here. Would make sense, but he's on gold now. Where's the gold? Where's the gold at? Where's he taking the gold? The hell? There's 1 on gold. Where? I'm so confused right now. I just don't see it. Am I imagining this? You just see the TC's still just getting repaired. It's so costly. It could be bugged. It could be bugged. I just don't see it anywhere. Okay, he's here. What? I don't think he was collecting. Weird. Maybe we're waiting for the gold. 3 on gold now. Should be straight onto fires. Okay, does have 1. Only against 1 fire galley, so he should be absolutely fine there. DC fire still going. Archery range coming up. How is this game going to develop? Galleys are going to be really rough. Yeah. Galleys, not ideal in this situation. For Eli, he needs to get archers out and do some damage, but he's spending so much wood repairing the TC. Does he just abandon it now and build a new one? But the problem is, Piping can always just chase him down. Can always just chase him down, that's the other thing. Okay, adding blacksmith now, so he definitely wants to get the archers. Fletching would be nice too. Who's he gonna find damage? Does he have scouting here? Okay, scouting's actually not bad for Eli. It's not too bad at all for Viping. And the red scouting's very good too. Adding some scouts now. Enough scouts could do enough damage. Maybe you can prioritize some upgrades here for these guys. You're gonna try and run in. find what he can. These gold here, so you can safely assume that's where it's going to be taken from. Gonna run straight in there, but sees the berries. Gonna go onto there. These scouts could be deadly here. The archers. The archers go. Okay, they're trying to whip around. Scouts, now onto the gold. There's 3 there. So villagers, spearmen coming over. Also 2 archers. Viping's not too far from clicking up to Castle Age. Again, he's got too many in the TC. You don't need 15. You only need 10 in. Those 5 have been idle for a long time. You can think about the villager numbers. It's actually... You can take 15 off of that, so it's 35. And then 4 working villagers here down from Eli to... Fishing ship eco is coming in very good for Viping. And the fire galley is going to wipe out the fish eco for Eli, which is not great. Range blacksmith. I mean, if you just took out these 5 bills and put them onto gold, for some reason these ones are bugging out. I don't know what they were doing. Castle Age here for Eli would be an absolute death sentence. Ouch. First time chat, welcome Picardius. Welcome, welcome. First time chatter. It is an ouch. Being Persian dished is an ouch. Okay, market going up. I think that's just going to be used to try and buy some food, but the food will be in by the time it gets up by the looks of it. The fishing ship eco is very good from Viping. It is housed very shortly. Skirm's out now for the archers. So I probably prefer scouts and skirms over archers and spears, and the numbers are in. And he is on the way to Castle Age. And Eli's going to try and get up to... It's going to be hard though. He's got 10 on gold. Just needs to wait for it. Going to buy the rest of the food too by the looks of it, because he doesn't have any fishing ships out. And Viping is just now going to take out the villagers and go straight on to Stone. He wants a castle. He wants a castle. Can you blame him? Get a castle in the face. That's what he wants to do. Can you blame him? Castle here would be absolutely fantastic. And kind of a nice decision. I honestly like the douche, because Viking eco, if you let them stay in the game, they can get very, very strong. And we're now minute 25. The only wheelbarrow. Only double bitatics in place for Vikings. Orderly off of water, because if wood was all getting invested into repairing the TC. I honestly like the approach. I like the approach. Okay, we're still a few hundred stone off though. 15 on it. Eli is on the way up, having to tower his gold. Yep, probably the right decision. Forced onto milling the deer too, despite not being too far away from his berries. Okay, what's going to be the response here from Eli? What can he really do? What can he really do? A castle's going to come down in his face. To be honest, I don't know why camels are a thing for Viping right now when you could just make some knights. Why would you make camels? I mean, that's a little bit strange. Persian knights also get a bonus against the archers, +2 attack. So Persian knights are fantastic in this situation. You have the skirms already, but bonus damage is always nice. The castle's just going to come down in the face. But Eli is just trying to reposition himself. Crossbowman, Bodkin coming in. Let's have 18 on gold, 17 on wood. Could get a good mass here. Probably needs to drop another range though. Why camels? That's super weird. Not like he's gonna go knights. They have like no pierce armor. Like the hell? I mean that was a super strange decision. Going for camels overnight. Weird, weird, weird. But it's a position they are in now, and he's still going for camels? What the hell? Hotkeys fucked up? Go for a war elf and get him on the TC. Okay, are we going to see more eco being added from Biping? Yep, did go for another TC up on the gold and the stone, so that's nice. Totally off of stone now, gonna drop some farms. I think full knights is a good way to go, but Mangonel, no, a batting ram gonna come out. Huh. I think I prefer a Mangonel opening. I guess it makes sense with the crossbows. I mean, the TC is gonna go down pretty fast anyway. Not like he's actually producing out of that TC, just gonna run back now. Eli very much on the back foot. Very much on the back foot. You can see it in the villager numbers now, 66 to 53, 18 to 14 military, but the military is very kind of a little bit of everything from Biping. Almost like an AI army is probably the best way I can put this. Skirms do go down. Camels to me just makes... I'm just trying to rack my brains. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. I think we've got to see a mango from here. You can expect a mango when you have skirms out in the play from the opponent, right? Tried to get back onto stone. Oh, he was on the hunt. Okay, okay. Added an RTC in the back on the stone. Does have a lot of wood, man. Has a lot of wood. Whoa. Get that dropped into farms, then the Persian eco is going to be unbelievably good. Persian eco is phenomenal. But Biping's doing a pretty... He's got total control of the game, but doing a slow job of finishing off Eli here. Eli still has a dangerous composition. Does have some spears, some crossbows, and a mango. Mango's about to go down. Not careful. Second one here too. Castle could get some nice volleys. Tries to get involved as well. Okay, wheelbarrow coming in now, so Persian eco. Yeah, that's going to be just as good as Vikings. In a very short time. Look at the villager count. It's crazy. Handcart. Do not underestimate handcart. It is fantastic, especially when you start putting down the farms. The eco is so good. Means you can afford a lot more. It does need to get Bowsaw. Bowsaw and Heavy Ploy already in for Biping. Gotta love his position here. Gotta love his position. I'd be heavy on stone, and he is. Got 20 on stone, and our castle here in this hill would be great. You get a quick trade on the mangonels, then that's probably a good opportunity to then go and try and get the castle up. But he loses one. Sending the villagers forward already. Gonna let the game run. Gotta do something dead fast. Right, I just had the dog going nuts. So I'm going to put him in my lap for a little bit. Calm down. He's probably going to try and lick me to death. Needed that 2 minutes. Hopefully he'll calm down a little bit. He likes terrorizing the older dog. Back to the game anyway. Biping. See if you can... Biping. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Viping's now going for a castle. I love it. He's just trying to close in the space of Eli. And Eli's just expanding. He's doing a good job of just reacting. This all takes time and it takes resources. Most importantly, 18 military though to 12. Eli going for imp. Love it. Needs to get a castle though. That's the only thing. Does he have stone accessible? No, not really. Doesn't have stone accessible. We're on to knights. Eventually. That's what we should have opened with. They get bonus damage. We could have... Whatever res we spent on camels could have been on the +2 armors now coming in. Bloodlines 2. Mango's here. Relax. You naughty boy. Okay, and he's going to drop another castle right in his face. That's going to be really important for the stone, but the mangonel's there to defend. The knight's looking for this mango, doesn't get it. Also, a monk to defend. Okay, we got a castle going to come up here now. I think with 3 mangoes, that should be fine. And that potentially going to be all she wrote from Eli. If he doesn't have, well... Not enough for another castle here. I'd love to see 2 castles going up at the same time, in all honesty. Did this game start with a douche? Yeah, it did. A 25 pop douche. That was beautiful. Worth watching the earlier part of the VOD, Tuta. I didn't think I would see a Persian douche, but it was probably a good call. It's kind of delayed everything from Eli. Eli's going for Arb, he's going for Bracer now. Viping's relatively well defended. Castle's dotted all over the place. But Arb and Bracer is going to be ridiculous. 69 villagers now. Nice. Actually got a lot of res in the bank. Yeah, he's done a good job of refocusing the Zico and just kind of moving around. For some reason, Biping's not been crazy on the military numbers. He's only got 15. Not really been able to put this Persian eco into full effect. 900 wood, so get that dropped on farms. Persian TCs just eat food. They really do just eat food. But Mango's in now. Does he have enough for a castle? Nope, not yet. So the archers are going to do big damage. Biping's going to try and click up to Imperial Age, by the looks of it. Nope. Going to add on some more knights. And Eli calls GG. Calls GG. 1-0 to Biping. And let's just update that.